Hey everybody, welcome to Halfbeard Sud's Heads Up. Today we are checking out GRAV. As you can see, it's on early access alpha right now on Steam. It's actually been in early access for like 4 months. I've kind of been sitting on it, letting it, patch up a little bit, waiting for it to get to a point where I thought it'd be good to show. And it's gotten interesting. It kind of was interesting at the start, and it's gotten interesting now. It is not unlike many of the games on early access, it is a game about crafting and survival and yada yada yada, and you've seen it a million times before. But it's got a good look to it, and it's got some unique features, and it's kind of interesting. So we're gonna pop in. We're gonna just go to solo play, just for the sake of keeping things stable. This is kind of where I've got my progress built. The game's generally based on servers, though. There's multiplayer servers, both official and non-official, both PvE and PvP, where you can fight other players, and you can also just fight with them against the world, and blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. And then you can also pick your own servers and do what you want that way. It's actually really easy to build your own server in this game. Or you can just play solo, which is, I think it just builds its own server within your computer, basically. And then kind of shuts that down and opens it up as you get started. That button was not there 4 months ago. That button was implemented fairly recently. So I'm not 100% sure exactly how it works. Lots of stuff in this, though. I mean, it's definitely going for the big, open, endless worlds. Lots of biomes and enemies and aliens and dungeons. There's dungeons in this game that are all kind of swapped together in weird ways. And yeah, it's got an interesting look, and it's got an interesting feel, and you'll see what I mean when we eventually get into it. It definitely takes a while to drop you into the world, because it's loading up a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Sitting here staring at this load screen. What else is there that I can tell you about this game before we actually play it? Not much. It's just a big craft and survival sort of thing. Just one that's got a lot of visual polish, I think, that really helps it out, and it's got some neat ideas when it comes to kind of crafting and base construction and all that kind of business. I should have started this video inside the game. That was dumb, but whatever. Assuming this doesn't take too long, it shouldn't be a problem. We'll see how long this takes to load. It's not my first time loading into this. I've built a single player before, unless they wiped my server or whatever, however the solo player works. It didn't wipe it. Great. Alright, cool. This is showing me my new build notes. They patch this thing pretty regularly, which is nice. And here we are. This is my dude in his wood armor, and he's got his knife, switching up for his melee club. Definitely, you can see it's kind of built on Unreal as it kind of pops some textures in every now and again. But once the textures pop in, it looks pretty nice. Walk around. This is my little base. Oh man, they've totally... So they said they re-rolled stuff. I didn't get how much. There used to be a forest right here, and they've gotten rid of it. This is my base. Got a campfire. Bunch of machines. I've got some flags up top so I know which rock I've hit it under. And the goal of this game is kind of just to survive. There is a planetary mechanic, and you're kind of supposed to go from planet to planet doing stuff. I have not managed to ever do that. Building a planetary thing seems kind of tough, so I've not managed to figure out how to do that yet. Oh, there we go. It's a little slow. Oh, hey, a boss guy. You can tell because he's got a name. Experience Sparking Clorix the Dribbler. You get some real MMO names in this. I'm gonna beat on him for a while, and then he'll pop, and he'll explode, and hopefully he'll drop the most important thing to this game, which is good, because it means I'll get to explain it. We'll find out in a minute, once I kill him. Pop a health stem. Make those by killing dudes and stealing their life essence and putting it into syringes. Did he die? Not yet. Just looked like it. I'm gonna kill him soon, Mike. There we go. Yeah, he dropped that weird thing there is a blueprint. You can see it kind of went there. Blueprint for the wingsuit. And that is the big thing in this game. It's the way you make everything. You start off with a very basic set of blueprints for some minor armor, some of these basic machines, a campfire, stuff like that. But better stuff like for instance... Oh, hey, what was that? That was somebody saying hello. There are lots of NPCs in this game. You can say hello to them. There's lots of really great animations in this game. It's definitely a little janky. You can see it's not running super fantastic frame rate wise. A part of that's because I'm recording, but it's also just this game. Like it's been a little janky since it launched, and it's still kind of janky. But yeah, so you're getting all these blueprints. You can use them to build stuff. Let's take a look at what I need to build this blueprint. So it's probably gonna be from my science machine here. Let's see, devices, locator, no, so you can see all the stuff I can build, and the stuff I need to build it. You can see all these things on the side there, essences and gems and organics and all sorts of business. I'm actually going to make a bunch of hell stems, because hell stems are useful. Let's try this. Armor. No, it's not in there. Devices? No. Where is it? Let's go check my build menu. You can see you can build a base. You can build all sorts of room stuff. Build a bridge if I want to. Let's see. Bridge glass. I can't build that. You can see on the side exactly what you need to build. If you can build it, it gives you a nice little hologram of it. Closed room with door frame. Yeah, let's do this. And now I've built myself a little room I can go hang out in if I feel the need. Where is it gonna be? Advanced rooms, crafting, powered. Check this thing. This allows me generally to make. Oh, here's wingsuit. So what I need a whole bunch of stuff. I've got element X. I've got wood. I got fossils. I need ore, and I need gems. So I need to go find ore and gems. So that's going to be our goal. Our goal for this video is going to be make a wingsuit, show you the basic gameplay loop in this, and you can collect all these things over time. Oh, I also need a base item upgrade required. So I need to upgrade my base item here by a bunch of stuff in order to make it. So that's important as well. You need to upgrade these things over time in order to make cool stuff. So let's build some stuff. Let's go find some ore. Go from there. Collecting stuff in this game is pretty easy. It's very simple. Just pull out your multi-tool, aim it at a thing. In this case, it's going to be a tree or an ore deposit, and it will chip it apart. Pretty fast, actually, and provide you with like 10 to 20 wood or whatever, depending on what you're attacking. And you will find upgraded multi-tools as time goes on, find the ability to build them, and with that you will be able to make better and better stuff. So we're going to go over here. I'm actually going to pop a speed stim. Let me get all fast. Use that to get some stuff. Yeah, and you can see there's different levels of resources in ore level 5, so I get better stuff from it. And there's some gems over here. Normally, the bigger the thing, the better the stuff you're getting from it. It's very zen. The collecting aspect of this game is very, very zen, very relaxing, of you're just slowly attacking stuff over time, getting a bit of resources from it. It falls apart into a variety of, like, planks and stuff that you will then take. It's quite peaceful. Actually, I don't need fossils, so I'm not gonna mine those fossils. What I need is ore, and there's thankfully a bunch of stuff. As you can see, again, there's dudes around. These guys will eventually give you quests. I don't think those are implemented yet, but right now you can give them a special resource called Element X, which you have to harvest from these special deposits, and they will help you out. Oh, so I don't know how to get this. Apparently, I've got a blueprint for harvest elements for the harvest pet, but I don't know how to make it. So let's see if I can figure it out. Crafting pet menu. Did I just poop? This is the greatest game ever, you guys. But I can't make another poop. Can I harvest my poop? I cannot harvest my poop. Do it again. No. Weird. I didn't know that button existed. That's great. I thought P for pets. No, let's try K. Oh, here we go. Oh, now I can deploy it for a certain method. So we'll deploy my harvest pet. Do it. Deploy your harvest pet, damn it. I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Last 10 game hours once I've deployed it, and I've got all the stuff for it. Deploy it. There we go. I also have various skills as an astronaut, which is my class. You don't pick a class at the start, everyone's an astronaut. And you can get these things as well. You can upgrade your pet duration and pet control. So I've got this harvest pet now, and he will help me harvest things, provide me with some bonuses there. That guy is scared. I can kill him if I want. Steal some stuff off his body. It's not particularly useful. There's Element X. If I want to drop a harvester here, I can do that. I just build one. It's a playstem, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And what that does is it slowly grinds away at this, and then I need to come back later, and I can pull our Element X out of it. So you kind of have to keep going back to get it. Element X is the special element. And it's kind of used to make all the really cool stuff in the game. So you need to be aware of it. I've got a couple harvesters going right now, so I'm not too worried about spending stuff to make that harvester. Our goal right now really is to just get a whole bunch of ore. Get those little ores. So every time you destroy a resource, you'll often get, it'll often pop out a little, like, special extra resources. In this case, you saw, like, contaminated ore, radioactive ore, stuff like that, and that will allow you to... Again, like, it's all specialized stuff to make specialized things, and you just gotta hope to get blueprints that'll use them. That's probably the biggest thing with this game, is finding enough finding the right blueprints. It can be really hard to reliably farm blueprints. You don't know which guys are going to have them. Generally, the stronger guys are than you, the more likely they are to have a blueprint. And there's no way to determine like which guys are going to carry what blueprints. It always seems to be random. It's not a specified drop. They just drop blueprint, and then what's on the blueprint seems to be, you know, who knows what. Kill this guy just for fun, because why not? Hit him in the butt, and then he explodes into food and random ore and essences and stuff. They'll also drop health. Yeah, because there's a food meter. That's that second meter down there, the one with like the thing that looks kind of like a dumbbell. That is a hunger meter, and I need to regularly start popping rations to fill that up. Which that determines how fast you can, not how fast, how long you can sprint and kind of business like that. There's more ore. The resources seem to repop pretty regularly. You're able to kind of farm the same areas and not have to worry too much for not too long. Harvests. We're gonna go see if we can't upgrade that machine yet. We should have enough stuff now that we might be able to start making that. And there's our base over there. You can tell there's a place by flags. Also, we're coming at it from the right so you can see all my stuff. And yeah, and you'll just kind of continue to build and build up. Eventually you'll build a planetary gate, which will allow you to go to other planets and harvest on other planets and do that kind of stuff. Again, as I said, I've not managed to do that. That's pretty cool. But it's more just kind of about building big stuff, continuing to harvest, building better armor, finding better blueprints, all that kind of business. It's interesting in that sense. So let's see. It was under this thing, under vehicles. I don't have enough. I need more gems and ore. I need a lot more ore. And I still need, it says I need a base item upgrade required level 4. So let's upgrade it at the very least. I still don't have enough gems. Well, I know a place where there's tons of gems. Unless they re-rolled it entirely. Because they did actually apply a big patch where they re-rolled everything recently. And that is a cave that is up on the right. Because there are dungeons. Like I said, there are dungeons in this game. Which is kind of weird for this kind of game to have dungeons. But they're there, and it works. Like, they're just full of extra enemies, they're full of extra bosses, and they often have, like, a specific kind of bent to them, generally, in terms of, like, an element or what have you. And your goal is to get to the end, and there's normally a big boss at the end, and there's, like, special loot crates at the end, which will provide you with a bunch of stuff, generally a bunch of blueprints, as well as a bunch of, like, special minerals. So, yeah, there's no more Element X here, but there's all the Element X's in there. Apparently only 7? What? I feel like that something went wrong there. Alright, so whatever. Fine. Let's go up to our dungeon. We'll also show what happens when you die, because the dungeons in this are generally kind of hard. Get my thing out. Beat these guys to death just because. And the dungeon should be up here, if I remember correctly. Let's pop a speed stim. Get up there real quick. Yeah, I feel like once the game gets going, it generally moves at a decent enough frame rate. Again, keep in mind that my recording is probably hampering this a little bit, but it generally seems to work smooth enough. It's not crashing. Like, for early access, and again, this seems to be still, like, even though it's been in early access for like 4 months, it still seems to be pretty early in development. It's pretty stable. There's definitely stuff to do. There's a kind of an interesting world to explore, and it seems like they've got a fair amount of blueprints and what have you in here. There are also the occasional, like, dynamic environmental events and stuff like that, and you know, there's all sorts of procedurally generated business, lots of hostile crap to deal with. It's just, it's got all the stuff you kind of expect out of one of these kind of games, but I think it looks nicer than a lot of those kind of games do. And it's got just a generally interesting feel to it, so. Kill these slimes. I'm actually gonna pop out my gun. Because there are, like, melee weapons. There are, like, sorry, I meant ranged weapons in this that you can use to kill enemies. Well, I find, generally not as good. As you can see, I don't have much ammo for that gun. I can make pistol mags, so I'm generally too lazy to make them, and they require ore, which I'm trying to save my ore. But enemies will also drop ammo, so there's options. Ooh, another boss. Frozen Kevin the Judgmental. God damn you, Kevin. Don't be so judgmental. Well, I've got these mines that I made that I don't know how they work, so let's try that out. He's gonna come after me, but I've got this stun mine placed on the ground he's gonna pop into. Hit it. Come on. Face my stun mine. What? God damn it. My stun mine didn't do anything. I was lied to. So, combat is generally pretty... Oh, there it goes. Now it exploded. Combat is generally, like, pretty basic. You're walking around, hitting guys. It's active at the very least. You don't just sit there and click on a guy. You know, it's not WoW style. So that's cool. But it's... Wow, yeah, dudes respawn pretty quick in the dungeons. You don't spend too long waiting. Yeah, so combat's pretty okay. Especially the gun stuff seems to work like it. It's all good. Some gems. Some gemeralds. Because that's the other thing that's in these dungeons. Aside from a bunch of enemies, as you can see, there is resources galore. So it's a good place to get a lot of specific resources. Especially, I found lots of ores and lots of gems in these places. So that's always useful. They've definitely changed the inside of this dungeon. It looks different from the last time I was here. The dungeon is kind of, whenever they don't re-roll the world is, like, pretty much set. On a randomly generated sort of thing. It's definitely all procedural, but it's, you know, not random. It's not too random. Generally, they decide on a thing and keep it. Oh, blueprint, I want that. What does it do? I made a landmine. Well, I wonder if that's any as useful as my last one. Hey, look, butt stuff the judgmental. Well, let's pop a health stim. Oh, I was already at full health. Never mind. Well, I wasted a health stim. Kill butt stuff the judgmental and level up. Whenever you level up, it's just like your general effectiveness increases. You're not putting out stats or anything. It just seems to be, yo, you are a bit stronger now. Good for you. Killed that frozen slime. Killed that frozen slime. Leveled up and got all that stuff. Go a little farther and let's see if we can find some cooler enemies. And continue to harvest some of these ores. As you can see, it does get... That's another butt stuff. This one's butt stuff the squealer. I know it's butt stuff, but whatever. Oh, he hit me with his goo. But I want to harvest this ore. No butt stuff, I'm busy doing other stuff. Stuff that's not butt stuff. Oh, yeah, sometimes the combat makes the frame rate go bad. It's because it's a little hectic and there's stuff going on. I said, again, I think it works. Oh, my health is bad, but I'm alright. Get that thing. I don't know what it is. Continue to harvest stuff. Music's pretty good. Like, outside, it's very quiet, very kind of peaceful. But there's a little bit to it. It's not just, you know, weird vocalization hums that you often hear. There seems to be a bit of a synth to it. It's got a good kind of groove. I'm into it. Okay, my club, which is better than my knife for some reason. Kill Flummerks the Freshmaker. There are some great boss names in this. Like, just some exceedingly awesome boss names. Flumarks the Freshmaker is just... That's a good name for a boss. Oh! No! Kill that thing. It needs to die now. And as you saw, like, we're in a different area of the dungeon here. You can see I'm going back and forth. Oh, I died! Oh, well. So what you can do is you can pick a random respawn spot. Oh, just anywhere. Or you can go to your uplink if you've built one, which takes me back to my base. And as you can see, I've lost all my shit. I've still got some stuff. I've got my gun. I've got my good multi-tool. Looks like I've got some of my stims. I've got my landmine. But I'm missing my big ass, my club and all my cool wood armor. So to get that, I have to go back. I have to go back once more to the dungeon. And find my backpack. So whenever you die, you'll drop your backpack. In the world, it acts as a giant, ridiculous, glowing marker that you can go back to and pick up. Though the thing is, it's only locked as yours for a little bit, and if you don't pick it up fast enough, the enemy can go pick it up. And by the enemy, I mean other players. So you gotta be careful about that. Obviously, we don't have to worry about that right now, because we are not playing on a multiplayer server. We are playing by ourselves. But if you were playing on a multiplayer server, someone could come around and steal your backpack, and that's a real bummer. It also contains a bunch of your resources, too, so it's not just, like, equipment. It's also your wood and ore and all that business that you've been picking up, so you've got to be really careful about that. Yeah, that armor was doing a lot for me, because that guy just did one hit, and then I got real fucked over. And as you can see, my knife is doing dickle against this guy. So what we're going to do is we're just going to... Oh, where is it? There we go. Now I'm in... No, what? No! I don't know what happens if I die twice. I think that other backpack is now lost forever. We're going to have to go find out. Shit. Yeah, and now I've lost my gun and everything. So we're going to go back. Where is it? It should be over here. These balls are supposed to be my backpacks. So they should be up there, but they're showing us deeper in because they are, you know, actually in the dungeon. God damn it. That's not good. I need to eat stuff. I need to eat food. I need to eat it now. Well, once we get up there, we're gonna go stealth, because there is There's not like stealth in this game, like like actual stealth tactics, but you can pop an inviso stim and make it so that people cannot see you for a little while, and the enemy will leave you be as you go steal your shit back. So go in there, and I'm just gonna pop my multi-tool. Yeah, you can see my backpack, and it's bright. You'll see this thing from across the goddamn map. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm not here. It's okay. I'm gonna pick up my backpack. Yeah. And then see if my other backpack is there. Yeah, okay, so what happens is both backpacks stick around. That's good to know. Do I have any bullets? I have got 1 bullet. That is not enough bullets. I'm gonna grab this backpack. And I'm gonna fucking book it. As you can see, all my shit re-equips right away. So you don't have to worry about that. But I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So I got all my stuff that I had collected now. That's good. I'm also level 7, so I can go open a loot box. The world is big. There's not a map, which is kind of a bummer. I guess it makes sense, because it's, you know, it's procedurally generated. There would be no really good way for them to make a map. But the map is very large, and it can be very easy to lose track of stuff. But you can generally find some interesting things if you just go wandering off in a direction. And one direction I know where there is some interesting business is kind of to the right or southeast or something of my base, where there should be a leftover loot crate that I wasn't able to get before, but I might be able to get now. So we're gonna go find out. Just to keep exploring. That guy's big. Kill him. Just fuck him. Die. I stole all your stuff. You can see there are different levels of aggression in the enemies. That's an aggressive enemy, that's a not aggressive enemy. Enemies that are not aggressive to you will generally not try to fight you. Though sometimes, it kind of depends how high level they will, they might just go after you anyways. Die. Nobody likes you. Pick up your stims. See if I can't go make more health stims, because I'm probably running low on those right now. I'm just going to go into my inventory as well, and go into my... What is it going to be under? Stims for food? Rations. Oh, food. It's under food. I'm an idiot. Where it is. I've got a ton of rations. Eat that. Eat that lard ration. And look over here at my stuff. Let's take a look. So, get out of there. My science thing. Nope. Science thing. Upgrade. Yeah, I can upgrade it now. Sweet. So I need to get it up to level 4 before I can make a wingsuit. I will not be making my wingsuit this video, unfortunately. But, you know, that does show how you can do it. And as you can see, I can make other things. I can make the various kind of new things out of my other resources. I can make, like, refined resources by taking my element X, turning it into spherical cubes, turning those spherical cubes into Penrose chunks, etc., etc. And you'll also sometimes just get this stuff by harvesting. So that's important. And I can make guns and armor and all sorts of business. I'm going to make a bunch of pistol ammo, because I could actually use some pistol ammo. Actually, hold on. Go back to my multi-tools. Have I made this yet? No, I need radioactive ore and colored gems, which I don't know how to find yet. And it's showing you where you can find... That's kind of nice. It's showing that you can find this kind of stuff at those levels. Or this ore is found on levels 6 through 16, so I need to find a world segment that is that level in order to get that kind of... that business. So let's build... just build a flurry of pistol bullets. And now I have pistol bullets for days. And I also would like to heal. So I'm going to show you the best thing about this game, the way you heal. I'm going to go... Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Again, bit of janky sometimes. Go to my campfire, add a bunch of wood, like let's say 15 wood, ignite my campfire, and then I'm going to say, yo, it's dark, it is night, I better dance the night away. And then the music starts, and my guy starts dancing, and I start getting health and stamina from the dancing. I don't need no food, I don't need no medicine, I just need the groove, man. And what's great is if there's NPCs nearby, they'll just stand around and watch you, and it is fantastic. Oh, and if you're playing on a multiplayer server and there are other people nearby, they can join in and you will all dance in sync. So, early access for sure, but they've got their priorities in order. Just continue to dance. I don't know where this music is coming from either. Like, the way the music is recorded, it sounds like it's coming from a bad boombox placed off to the side somewhere. I am twerking, that's bad, don't do that. Oh, that's close up. Yep, there I go. Yeah, you just go when you dance. Alright, that's enough of that. You just walk to stop dancing. And there are a number of different animations. You wave at guys. You can beg them not to hurt you. And there's great little voice samples for all that. Tell someone to fuck off. Give him a nice slow clap. Point at him. Yeah, that's like all the remotes, I think. Pissing off those NPCs. NPCs seem to go right for the fires. If you light a fire, the NPCs will come by and check it out. Let's go fight this guy over here. Spindlemont the Snorter. And now the snorting starts! I need to go watch Kung Pao again, god damn it. Kill this thing. It's weak, it'll die. There you go. Drop some business. And the sun has come out, so let's go head off. Oh no, a Night Hunter! I think that's what these guys are called. Yeah, they're dicks. Oh, this guy's level 8. God damn it, why are you here? How do you even get here? Alright, cool, he's dead. Let's go head to this lake that's over here. Oftentimes I've found the game starts you by a lake for some reason. I don't know especially why. What is that? That's a loot crate. Oh, cool. Well, let's just get that loot crate. There's a loot crate. God damn it, look how close that was to my base, and I never saw that. I'm an idiot. Then again, that could have been redistributed here recently. The loot crate kind of works like a resource, so I don't know. Die. Go away. Butt stuff. So many butt stuffs. They're everywhere. There's an effluence of butt stuff. He dropped me. Oh, cool. He dropped me a blueprint for a combat pistol, so a better pistol. And I just died. Well, that's fine. My uplink is right over there, so I'm just gonna go run at it. Oh, that guy looks bad. 9, explosive, shocking tech hunter. He is gross looking and a problem. I'm gonna run. No, just leave me be. Go away, guy. No. Pick up my backpack. No, it's fine. No, I died. All right. Eventually, those guys will go away. The enemy spawns will kind of change around as time goes on. Let's see if we can't buy a really cool, badass pistol. See if that solves this problem. Oftentimes, you'll see enemies kind of really strong enemies building up around loot crates, which is why those guys are there and have not gone away. Combat pistol. I need multi-carat gems and heavy ore bars. So let's check my factory. Multi-carat gems. I can make those. I need more. I need cut gems. So I need to get a bunch of gems, turn those into multi-carat gems. And ore bars. I should have a bunch more ore. I need to make... Okay. So I need to make a couple of those. I need to make a bunch of ore bars from the heavy ore bars. So I'm not going to be able to make those for a while without a bunch of... That's a whole bunch of work. And both my backpacks are over there. Picking those up is going to be troublesome. Though what I can do is I can pop this. Be all sneaky. And just try not to piss this guy off. Go right in the middle here. They will fight the enemies that are around while I do my backpacks. Yeah, it's not a thing. You guys just relax. Just go about your business. I'm gonna go over here. I like that my armor is not invisible. Haha. Sneaky. And then go check out this lake, which should be over here, unless they've completely re-rolled the planet, but I don't think they have because I was able to get back to that dungeon. Yeah, here's that lake I was thinking of. And yeah, like the way you proceed in this game is just exploring around, finding different loot crates, finding new dungeons, finding new enemy types, finding new world zones that are of a deeper difficulty, and continually trying to kill stronger and stronger stuff to find more blueprints. Oh, that guy dropped a bunch. What do you get? Generator. I've already got that. Oh, a kitchenette. Go make a Cuisinart. And yeah, I mean, I could kind of play this forever. It's real zen, and I really appreciate that. And it's got a good general feel to the combat and the harvesting. I think as they continue to polish this, as they get the optimization up, as they kind of build in more items and build in more stuff to do, it's gonna be a better and better game. And I think this is probably one of the more entertaining kinds of these that I have played. Of your, I guess are we just calling the genre survival at this point? You know, the survival genre where you're left in a big giant environment and you have to go harvest shit from other shit until you can make more shit. Like, as those go, this one's, I like the concepts here, I like the look here, I like the feel of it, I like the music and presentation. Like, there is some chops for this basic early stuff, and I feel like if they shine it in the right way, this could be really, really, really cool. I'm not gonna say go get it right now, because I think it's still kind of rough, and I think unless you are really liking what you're seeing here, it's probably worth waiting. But it's definitely one to put on the wish list. Definitely one to keep an eye on. Definitely one worth just keeping in mind, because it seems like it could go somewhere. It seems like this could go some really cool places. So yeah, as always, I've been your host, Halfbeard. Once again, this has been GRAV, available for 20 bucks right now on Steam. Actually, it's not even 20 bucks right now. It's on sale for 30% off, so it's like 15. But generally 20 bucks on Steam. And yeah, we're out. Later, guys.